lot of y'all are probably wondering, Preston, where have you been? I'm here to tell y'all. Last week was the craziest week of my life. I've honestly never dealt with anything that stressful in my life. Last week, every single day, there was something different happening, and it was all bad shit, bro. So, I'm going to get into it a little bit of everything I had going on. I'm going to kind of explain to y'all the shit I was dealing with, the things I was going through, the problems I was having, and stuff like that. So, as y'all know, last week there was a lot of holidays, going around. We was just getting done with Thanksgiving from the previous week. My family does a Christmas get-together thing. I got a lot of other things that was going on too off camera that I'm probably not going to talk about in this video. And it was just in general, a very crazy week. On top of me also having all of these family things going on and me being busy, my PC was crashing. There was something going very wrong with my PC, and I had no clue what was going on. I'm going to put a screenshot right here in this video. That screenshot that y'all just seen is what was happening to my PC for literally like 6 days straight. We got my PC fixed on, I believe, Friday, I would say. And we started working on it Monday. It started crashing during my Schedule 1 stream on Monday last week. And it didn't stop crashing until we figured out what the problem was. So I'm not going to really explain the problem because a lot of y'all probably won't understand it unless you're a PC guru and really work on PCs or have one yourself. I'm going to kind of explain it in simple terms. So basically, there is a software that I use and it was causing my PC to crash. The software that I was using is something that allows me to see the temperatures at which my PC is running off of. So my processor, my GPU, all of the components in my PC that run and have to be monitored are monitored on that software. So I had that program downloaded and it was causing problems with the driver within OBS and all kinds of other apps that I had. For example, Epic Games, OBS, Google Chrome. It was interrupting all of my drivers and it was fucking up my whole PC. So once we found that out, we deleted it off of my computer, got rid of all the files that was corrupting data. And although I did have to restart completely over, that is one thing I left out and forgot to mention. My whole entire PC got wiped. I had all of my recordings get wiped, all of my editing, wiped, gone. All of the TikToks I had on my computer, all of the YouTube videos and thumbnails that I had ready and, to be uploaded on YouTube and TikTok, completely wiped. I had to spend Friday, Saturday, and all day yesterday pretty much working on just getting everything downloaded, everything back edited, getting everything working and, looking good again. For example, my OBS, literally what I'm recording this video off of, I had to completely restart everything. I had to completely redo all of my programs. I had to redo all of my, OBS layouts. For example, I'm going to show y'all right here. This, as you can see, I'm on, my Discord scene right now, so you're not going to be able to see as much. I can show you this right here. This is my reaction scene. This allows me to be able to react to videos and watch things on stream with my chat while I'm live. And as you can see, there's all of these things right here, which, this is my monitor, this is my camera, these are my social media tabs, which is right here. My TTS links, this is where my alerts are, where people send TTS links through and all of that. And then, I got all of my other things right there. But besides that, it was just a lot of work that I had to do. I had so many things going on throughout the week. And I had so many problems that I was having. It was all a bunch of a big mess. And I'm very thankful I got it all figured out because realistically, if I wouldn't have gotten this figured out, if my PC wouldn't have started working right, and if I would have continued to have this problem, I would have just gotten so stressed out to the point where I would have, told myself negative things, which it was already kind of happening, I was going through this moment where I was telling myself negative things. I was, telling myself that none of this was going to get fixed, that I wasn't going to be able to stream again because this month is supposed to be a big month for me. I'm supposed to be doing massive streams. I got a lot of stuff planned. I got a big birthday stream coming up on the 25th of this month, and I have so much planned, and the only thing running through my head throughout the whole time that this shit was going on was, yo, I'm not gonna be able to stream. I'm not gonna be able to do my big birthday stream. None of that, bro. So it was a very nerve-wracking thing, and I was running myself through a ringer, bro. But I got great news. I'm back. I'm better than ever. The break was honestly amazing. That was the best thing in my opinion, was literally the break. Me being able to sit back, think, learn how to deal with a problem that I couldn't control just helped me so much, bro. Because I finally realized, like, there's certain things that I have no control over. The only thing I can do is work towards making that problem that I'm having fixable. I gotta work towards making that problem solved. I gotta figure out what the problem is. I gotta solve it, and I gotta do what I need to do to make shit happen, bro. It's as simple as that. And at first, like I said, I was stressing about it. I was going through this time where I didn't really know how to feel, and I had to learn, and I had to, make myself realize that there's things in life you can't control. There are things that you cannot make changes in until you find out the problem. There's things that will not get solved unless you work on them multiple days in a row, countless hours, and until you solve the problem. And that was one of these things. My PC messing up was one of them cases, and that was the main thing. But I also had family dinners. I had people in and out of this house all week. I had all kinds of shit going on, outside of streaming with my personal life. And I just want to come on here and say it was definitely a crazy week, but we are back better than ever. I'm feeling amazing. I'm going to be honest, the break taught me a lot. It taught me, how to deal with my emotions. And it really showed me that if something happens, if I'm dealing with something in my personal life, and if I have things going on and I need to take not a break, but if I need to take time to figure out them things and not stream, the community's always still going to be here. The community's always going to back me up, and they're still going to be always watching, waiting for the next stream. And that is one thing I love about this community, bro. We have an amazing family. The people who watch my streams, the people who are a part of this are fucking amazing people. And I just want to say y'all are ride or dies, bro. And I fucking love and appreciate every single one of y'all. But look, man, there's a lot of shit happening this month. I got a big, lineup of streams for this week. A lot of shit coming. This month on the 25th and the 26th, we're going to be doing a massive 48-hour live stream. It's going to be my biggest stream ever. So be ready for that. That is going to be a crazy event. And I honestly think that's going to be my biggest stream ever. It's going to be the best well put together stream that I've ever done. And I'm very excited for it, man. So look, with that being said, I'm so glad that all of this happened, because in the long run, I feel like it's all going to play out better. My graphics, my settings, everything looks better on the PC. My streams are looking better than ever. I'm feeling better than ever. I'm mentally clear. I have nothing distracting me anymore. I've been able to get all of my thoughts out the way throughout these days that I haven't been on stream. And it was honestly, in my opinion, a good thing. Even though I missed these streams, even though I wasn't able to be live and, connect with the community as much as I normally do, it was a very good thing. It benefited me a lot, and it's going to benefit these streams a whole lot more. Y'all are going to see it from the streams this week. They're going to be amazing. And everybody lock in, bro. It's about to get lit. So I will see y'all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time on stream. Don't miss tonight's stream, because it's going to be fucking lit, bro. See y'all there, man. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Like, comment, subscribe on this video. And don't forget, make sure you watch the next video that I upload. The YouTube is fucking great. See y'all tomorrow.